All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready. 90, Wolf. Eat. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Pilot, 64, weak. Get it.
Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph. And incomplete to open things up. James Washington was the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Jam. Check 26, fire.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
What the fuck happened to Josh Rosen? I definitely tried to put him in.
Continue.
And it looks like we're rolling with
37
Rudolph.
on 1st and 10. Now Rudolph. Setting up the screen. This is Samuels.
Oh, man.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
15 line. Snap.
Rudolph looking to throw it. Ebron caught left side. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Rudolph throwing again. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I have to build up Mason Rudolph, bro. Isn't he legit? He got hit in the helmet, or hit in the head with his own
Not only
helmet.
that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? On second down now. It's Conner, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
I gotta tighten up on offense here.
Ready. 60 yards. Bring it. Hit it.
Out of the gun, Rudolph. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. On 1st and 10 is Conner. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
No camera for the remainder of this broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate y'all for sticking with us.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo. Ready? Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down, 4 down.
Right back to Connor here on first. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Ready.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
General West. Get it.
Here's Rudolph. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
From past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. On first down, Connor. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
50, plant.
Watch the out, watch the
Buzz,
out.
buzz.
From the gun, here's Rudolph.
No.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Shitty pass.
So the first interception of his
fucking
career
wide
on the
open
center,
running
you knew
back,
it was
man.
happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know it feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
On second down, Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On third down, it's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he fires one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They start with a give to Connor. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
From the 44, Rudolph, and he fires one incomplete. James Conner, the running back, his intended receiver, and it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw, Rudolph. Washington's got it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after
Yeah,
one.
but I'm playing my career game right now. I need to be focused right now. Thank goodness they gave me the first down. I'll talk to you on the comments though, my guy.
This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Now Connor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 8, read.
58, the money. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rudolph. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Woo! Let's get it.
Here we go. 18 Gator. We own them. We own them. Let's go.
From the 50, it's Rudolph. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Connor on 1st down, not going to get a whole lot.
Dude, that's crazy.
2nd down coming up.
Carry.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
65, 65, 65.
Go. Get it.
Here's Connor. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense.
Yeah, you're pissing
and guess
me
what?
off.
Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now it's Rudolph. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
What a great catch.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Went to go get it.
Break. 55. Right there.
Yeah, lucky there.
55.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Topper. Topper. Ready.
They'll run with Samuels. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Check, check.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Green's a beast, bro. Had to move him from right outside linebacker to left defensive end. He just goes out there and plays football.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
Oh,
This
shit.
is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game
Okay,
in
Jay
jeopardy.
Weaver.
First
Cool, man.
opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7. Now Elliott, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed, because they actually overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
Prescott, quick throw caught by Cooper. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Shitty play by me at free safety. I got fucking
So
caught
I'll leave
up
it
and
at
he
7
went right
now
down
as
the
they
middle
kick
of
it
the field.
away.
73 fucking yards.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
On the ready.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Rudolph now to throw. Complete to Washington.
Pending in play after this game.
Let's go, baby.
Pending in play after this game. I sent you an invite to the league, buddy. I don't know if you got it yet or
Quarterback
not.
now, 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Here's Rudolph. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Damn, great
Minute
tackle.
55 left to go in the first half of play.
That's it. That's it. Big hit.
Fucking Connor hit all the screens on everybody in the league before I could fucking play everybody.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress.
No!
Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's
Why
all
didn't
the way
he
down
run the
inside
in route?
15-yard
What the
line.
fuck?
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Following the interception. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
I did not.
Prescott from the gun. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Okay, I'll make sure I resend it to you, man.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Badgley able to knock this one through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly
All right,
does.
Rudolph, you got one more chance.
Where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Rudolph. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 2, Rudolph. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively.
Catch the ball,
on the sideline
bro.
motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Prescott to throw it. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here we go. 4-8.
Hey, pick your game up.
Hey, 47.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Echo. Defense, our time. It's our time.
Mike 26.
First down, Prescott. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
They're running it. Hey, kill. 26.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And now it's third down. Now the second-year kicker, Michael Badgley. He hit from 59 as a rookie. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Hey, alert 3. There we go, kill. 26.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
There we go. 98 to Mike. Ricky. Say. Then we're going to 53. Twist. Then we're going to 54. 188. Watch twist. No take. Spell. Hatch it. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Third and short yardage. Prescott steps away. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
There we go. 188 to Mike. 3 bud. 26.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
Right there.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Under. Switch. 196.
Here's Elliott.
Watch it slide.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Tighten up.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here we go, 46, 46. 198, watch 926.
Prescott from the gun on third.
What?
Left side, he's got
Come
it complete.
on, bro.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Bud Dupree, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Doing the most with the least here. Don't got much to work with.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Here's Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Hey, let's get this,
Yes, sir.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again, and they'll get him down here at the 23. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Check recon, 132 fighter. Shoot.
They'll try the air now. Here's Rudolph. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
On the double.
58, the mic. Record.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Here we go.
Let's go.
They run with Connor. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Check 24, check 24.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll run for it with Connor. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Bud Dupree make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
He's going ham.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. To throw is Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Here we go, 47. 198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Come on. Watch 98.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Wow, bro. And a key
Come
number on that
on,
play,
game.
3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Oh my God, I'm all over it, bro.
And they're
Why?
going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
Why?
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Here we go. 180. 57. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. 26.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
I needed that.
back.
Let's go.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions.
No!
He's going to be intercepted a
Come
third time.
on!
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Switch. Here we go, 46. 26.
Now Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
A first down carry by Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now a carry here for their fullback. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. T.J. Watt. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Oh, man. Can I squeeze out another dub? Good old dub.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming.
Come on, Bells. We can do it.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. I'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Got it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
No weapons. My best player can't catch the fucking cold.
So we got man.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
They go to Elliott again. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
There we go. 98 for Mike.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
On third down, it's Pollard. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
198. Watch 98.
All day, baby, all day.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. That'll go down as just a 20. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.